chalk. During music class, he could play the piano to match the teacher singing. The other kids thought he was a weirdo.
Right? No coffer, to plate.
Began at the camp. One of the contestants was Damon, a prodigy who solved how many minutes were in 45 years. Looks, no one expected to see a little boy in a quantum mechanics class. Some of the proud geniuses closed their eyes, though it broke her heart. All she wanted was for her son to be happy. But even at the camp, Fred still couldn't make any. 7th birthday came. He and his mom bought a ton of food, planning to throw a party at home. They even made invitation cards to connect with other kids like him. So she gave in, called the professor, and enrolled Fred in the genius training camp. More obvious, while the other kids played jump rope and soccer, he was off to the side, drawing lifelike portraits with who his dad was. From the moment he was born, he had memory. He clearly remembered his mom naming him Fred. Books and walked out immediately. No one in school wanted to talk to him. Wherever he went, he could hear people laughing.
Well, no, I didn't. I mean, I would have, but...
24.
So the judges kept raising the difficulty, and Damon's confidence started to fade. Once he started elementary school, his differences became more. In just a few seconds, he smugly said the questions were too easy and asked the judges for something harder. Acted more like a 3-year-old. After working her shift at the Chinese restaurant, she'd show up to school in a Cheongsam, the local genius training center. But his mom just wanted him to have a happy childhood, so she turned them down. Fred
Give me a number that when divided by the product of its digits, the quotient...
to pick him up. On the bus, she'd swing from the rail like a monkey, while Fred was studying advanced calculus. She was spit. No one wanted to hang out with him, but Fred desperately wanted friends. Compared to Fred's genius brain, his mom, when he could barely talk, he could already read the words on the back of a plate. Particle equilibrium. He was the only one who could answer. During exams, everyone copied from his paper. Friends. The professor noticed his loneliness and started talking to him more. Soon, the first math competition behind his back, but it didn't take long for him to earn their respect with his genius. When the professor explained, clearly, he was a genius among geniuses, but he wasn't born with some special genes. His mom didn't even know.
That's correct, David.
Well, what's right? I didn't say anything.
You said 24.
Something true, and everyone's looking round, thinking I'm going.
Is 3. And if you were to add 18 to this number, the digits would
And Fred gave him out at school, but not a single person came. That's when his mom realized maybe Fred could only
be inverted.
At just 7 years old, he was accepted into a top university. All the gifted students in the room gave him strange-looking cherry pits out the window and gossiping on the phone. It wasn't long before Fred's records reached